You snitch on Shatta Wale make him Lamborghini get take away?
You see, when you follow the news properly, me some man will know the truth before the truth comes out.
Settings man dear. Oyobia. Asem ne nsi kura na opeso kire say si no create bibi any hon so opeso kire say wo ho. $100,000 fidelity check. Meanwhile so ye CD eyi. Bibi afufuro biam ni ho Shatta Wale de be ba be ye. Be ye bibi wanwaso afufuro bi wo Ghana ha. There be.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Into a boy. Say week ways what that conversation what the hot pot and also then day. Now he's coming out with a new EP. It's called the Torture EP. Torture. Stonebwoy the Torture EP neighbor. And it's definitely going to be one of the albums that I'm expecting this year. This year I'm expecting Black Sherif album and I have it. I was also expecting an album from Kweku Smoke. I have it. I was expecting an album from B-Strap KOTM Menya. I'm expecting Stonebwoy to also drop, and that is what is going to happen. As to say, Eba. Hey. Opposing team no must start about comment section. Hey, that's same. They say I don't even have the right to talk about Stonebwoy. Anyway, Mamin Koswe. So Stonebwoy says I'm saying na ekoye say oko Jamaica. Eko perform Dream Weekend, Jamaica Independence Day celebration, Dream Weekend. Now perform he took the opportunity of being in Jamaica to do a couple of press runs. Now press runs, conversation by and komoka krebi by. I decided not to talk about this when it actually popped up. What's the deal? This channel has been inactive for 3 to 4 days. I think 4 days. So 4 days. You're supposed to here for 4 days. And it's because it was in the midst of sans and same way. So, but I decided, because these are content that people would want to listen to me from a multiple perspective. I know the traditional SM and beam conversation, so slim there, or so a beam into the American home beti. Yeah, fine. But I want to still try to make sense out of it. So I decided to let everything cool off. Whilst I do a lot of research into Sanyama Wemunina to find out where it's from. Before Semekasa. I want to do a lot of research into it before I talk about it. And then finally, I'm here. With a lot of research done, with a lot of man hours being put into it, we'll start off the conversation by listening to Stonebwoy on The Fix, one of the podcasts of course, so Jamaica. Also, I already have to nebo me inti.
Are you the snitch man Shatta Wale make him Lamborghini get take away?
What?
You snitch on Shatta Wale make him Lamborghini get take away?
You see, when you follow the news properly, me some man will know the truth before the truth comes out.
Yeah.
But from where I stand, you can't too talk, I actually on the same thing. I made some revelations already before stuff got going on.
Like you must become like a settings man or something like that.
Remember that, so everybody has says Stonebwoy a prophet. Me say, listen me. I'm a fan of music and musicians too, but fortunately, I'm an insider. Me know only things where ono piano.
For people that don't know, what is a settings, man? We know it's a Ghanaian slang.
Settings is a Ghanaian slang. One, the Jamaican them adapt it.
Yeah.
When they say a man is a settings man, him love to set up things. When I really like that, him love to set up things. That means
whole heap of them out
like
there.
Like a packaging the thing them, you feel me? Like it's a setup, but it's not the real one. It's not the real situation. And it's just it be like the hype. People say fake, the faking it.
The cappers.
Cappers.
Some cappers out.
Yeah.
So that is it. See, we know the industry. Trust me, we know the industry and we know how it's set. have to look it, have to flash it. It's not everybody who can really have it or afford it. But believe you me, everybody want to be like, you know, many people want to really flash it and all of that. So that news that is coming out, I know me say nothing because there are one part I watch a whole film unfold. But me know certain things, whole heap of things in the backgrounds where me's not a fan of car. I say this most often, that if some of the things that I knew was known by some other people on the other side, I wouldn't sleep. I would lose my head over a car. They wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
Just because it's like a weapon for destroy people, you get me? But me, it's not a man will move like that. You do your own thing, go on with it, run it. I pray that your thing go on good. My thing will go on good for me too. That's
okay. Yeah, if you know, say me a Rasta man, me come from Babylon. See? Yeah, man. You have to chant down. Oh, then Babylon things. You have to hold it tight. You have to understand. And then the part one day, mumpo. Mumpo, and umbeji. And then lengwano. Mumpo. And then lengwana, the mamu. Some of them me patwa and then mamu lengua. Casa lengua, bra comment section never troll lengua no. Troll lengua comment section was I hope some bosso lengua na mawa. Cause me I tell you say also me a Rasta man land sin leng, yeah? Me I tell you say mindidi ye. What you say? Me I tell you say mindidi ye. Sana case in it here. Because production, no. Asama me kind what you say. Me I tell you say mindidi ye. So I say we wa bit my trema say in the comment section. Me I tell you say mindidi ye. Unte patwa. Unte lenguano. Unte lenguano. Tiene me bre pa. Tiene me bre. How to even explain it to you, my bre. But I'm saying this particular interview has sparked a lot of comments on social media, and I'll quickly run through a couple of them. And I think it's best me explain it with the aid of a well-labeled diagram. So, first one was a year. Abrantia no interview ano ayo ka say obusa Stoneboy say you are the man them that snitch on Shatta Wale's Lambo make it get takeaway. As in one hour ekwa kan Shatta Wale Lamborghini ho asem ema yebeje ye na oka snitch, or you use the word snitch. And it's a snitch is a different conversation. It's a big word. In hip hop, it's a big word because hip hop emanated from the streets, from the breakdancing, the b-boying, to the MCing, which later became rap. It's a street thing, and street rules, are quite different. BBC, you are not supposed to tell. Don't tell on a brother. If you do, you are called a snitch. And it's a boneo, it's a papa on a course who you are not supposed to tell anybody. Okay, we a snitch. Now there's a term that snitches get stitches. As in say, what snitch ya? Ye chwa, ye wow. Emma hopai, into no be here stitches. So snitches get stitches. That is a term. Dancehall is also an offspring of reggae, an offshoot of reggae. In fact, one popular reggae artist is the byproduct of reggae, and on a friend dancehall, which is also a street movement, and also carry resemblance with a hip hop culture, where they also believe that you are not supposed to tell on a brother. So if you so believe, say adiebiyesi na unimwa, adena okoka ho asem akere omo a omo otumi so mbe hu bibi okasa okoye sa ade na oye snitch okoye sa ade na oye snitch sana eye asem no basics in it here. Okay, with the facts being laid on the snitch, then let's address the issue with respect to Shatta Wale Lamborghini no asem. And this is the information that we know from Iyoko Eba, and I'm sure say my follow sa conversation we from time Eba ya baby see. Mean who say and I mean say Stonebwoy din wo baby. So the talk of say or snitchy there, I'm not sure the word snitch can be attributed in Stonebwoy in this case. The snitch is the person who got to Iyoko and told them that yellow Lamborghini na mohwehwe wo fie no Dreams Car Collection edubu an ho no e wo Shatta Wale home. That person would be the snitch. I hope you get where I'm coming from. That person would be the snitch. So Stone doesn't come in any way, shape or form. Now Stone explanation obo ba kire mu say ono onim niam bebre wo MC show business we mu na niam onim no nti no otimi predict niam bi way ahead of time, more like a prophet. Otimi predict enti niam onim no and man predicting niam bi. But let's look at it critically. And Yamabe na Stonebwoy aka afa Shatta Wale in terms of settings. The very first day, Stonebwoy used the word settings man. Emma eye Shatta Wale no eye Kumasi Angel FM, and it had to do with the Rolls Royce, not the yellow Lamborghini. I hope we get this one clear. Eye Rolls Royce no ho asem no kai, enye Lamborghini no ho asem no kai. I hope we follow kakra kramisramo. Min koni gidi said bebia before be any show. The only day Stonebwoy used settings man as a word. Edema Shatta Wale. With respect to Rolls Royce. Wako twa pictures ewa America abra car nam nyama Ghana. That is the only day he used settings man for Shatta Wale. Enti enhia yellow Lamborghini ni wo baby a. That is why they asked him to explain or change. So, settings man there. Obi a asem na nsi kura na opeso kire se si no akreti bibi eni ho nso opeso kire se wo ho. Ono ne settings man. Eno chirem. But is that really the case with Shatta Wale? Can we say Shatta or a settings man and answer on your settings man? Follow me as I do my investigation on say Shatta your settings and answer on your settings based on the definition of what settings is. Settings, once again. Adi eni ho. O say ede ewo ho. Okay. Mami nkomwe. My ready. No aka say piao. Piao. Comment section will say piao. Piao. Investigator Slim. Fani manu guwe. Niame wo ho e kire say. Me de to na chims we settings. Anu chims settings. Also first one, Shatta Wale awatro a check. I throw $100,000 check. On 100,000 cash check on a CD. Very say. Oh my God. Hey, Chassis, oh, interesting. Chassis, interesting guy. Very, very interesting guy. $100,000. Fidelity check. Meanwhile, so a CD a. Better way. Okay. Momo me kakra. Pacho we wow. Wow. How is this possible? Better bank no. Inti bank ni be yi ni say. Ozo better bank no be yi ni say. Send on be yi no. Ombe convert ya ba CD no me yi na Ahojo branch, Fidelity Ahojo branch. Fidelity Ahojo branch so ya me branch o. Ayi minim Kojo wo ho. Ena ayi oh minu aba ayi Benedicta ayi prestige yeah what prestige ayi banking. Oh, prestige for I mean kata me yi no so. Ansa na amanfo abehu I mean me card. Man for internet ne de what they are there chere so a. Man for oh prestige for so we have video with my we prestige member. Oh, prestige gold card. Prestige e din na das here. Daniel Jackson physical prestige gold. Killer Benedicta mami busa o bene. Better wa convert it like better wa convert it inaba. Settings are mami hu. Okay. Yanko foforo so. Yawa na ye bra Charles Niama Mensa. Ebe post to say, since you haters can't sleep, count my money for me. And post to picture of dollars be a good bargain. Post to ye. Ye nyina me de me yamhye me de me say me bra Chasi. Wa hete block. Wa hete bam. Hey. Afi investigation kitwa bi a say a story be a war internet no so a airplane pilot arrested with nearly $1 million in a briefcase. Same picture and a down. Yeah, investigation is how? And yes, SK ya. It is senior man download do at the end free net and also no post to ya na. Pacho we no. When your settings are in your settings. Maybe already. Lord. Edma we na achi me jai. Me kwa kwa edma French. This year na me jai business way. Me kwa kwa business for. Cause I know a thing do. I know a thing pa also. Comment section pacho mama hu de say bia ebia na enye settings ebia ebia set ebia enye settings le yo no enyo no Katie Ray Gravity was he was assisting the pilot. Boys no be family. Boys oh. Boys hard drain. Me real. Who the body is very. Me se niama me wo edosun. Tire bia me twa so. Tire me pon. Tire me pon. Ye wo bioma na ye brati na ni baako. No, I said, thank God at long last, I will fly with my own helicopter. God bless. NOB post 2 Saturday way as I told her. Obesa post 2 a day way to her helicopter. We be say a helicopter. Chairman be post 2 helicopter or teachers or chopper. Chairman or chopper. Is you we enyame. We from on one account, Mr. Production, Fatum, na amanfo enhwede. Charles ni amamensa, Shatta Wale, esade beto ho. Se otwi, se ontwi, eno so ya asem foforo. O say, thank God, at long last, I will fly my own helicopter. Wow. 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 But when you addressing certain man, no, yeah, let's address it. It is Otremse nipa no, based on why you wait, Lamborghini, me say Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce out there, bano. Also, wako to Rolls Royce, no, yeah, we also want to helicopter. Chamani yesu ye hu se chaman susu te helicopter bia wo twi helicopter bia. Ye hu se chaman twi helicopter bia. It based on that roka say papa we a certain man and Mr. comment section mama hu we twa anase wati, is he right or wrong? That's what I want to know. What were provided to oh Lord have mercy. That's so many. Yo. There are several inconsistencies when it comes to Shatta Wale, and you know I've talked about it several times. I mean, I'm not even going to talk about the yellow Lamborghini for now. It's something I'll talk about later. Me can want some yellow Lamborghini and I'll talk about it later. But for now, I'm dealing with Shatta and inconsistencies be brave and one stories. I think he needs to document his stories and memorize them, most importantly, because most of the time he goes off no asaba, and because internet written in ink in internet, we get to see it fast, and then once a man for record will be ne edida ho over TikTok na be Google. There's one video where he talked about the facts or call Malam biho, and Malam now call no hono. Malam ne say ono ontimi nya hwe mwano na God has already blessed ono Shatta Wale. Nyankopon hia Shatta Wale awie, wo hia na awie. Enti no ono Malam no bibia ni ho a ono betima yama Shatta Wale biem. Production is a video na ready, I'm sure. Bosoma ye na yintie no na a few months after that, we said tie asamfo fra osaka ye. It is one too many how Shatta keeps contradicting himself. And I don't know. I don't know how I'll feel if I was a core fan. I'm a fan of his music. I'm not a core fan. I like his craft. Excellent artist, like I said. Medika catch him say, go and check out the Street Crown. Street Crown, I can't want some that or draw sniper. And I can't want some. To date, it still remains the same. It's one of my favorite. The craft is different, but the oil, I know it pa. Production says video no I already are. Kindly drop it. Shatta or Kase or Koi or not Sammy Flex or Sammy Flex show no so. Show-based agenda. How kind.
Sammy, let me tell you the story. I have a malam. Enough. Anybody that is listening to me should go and Google Chief Natia. Google Chief Natia and look at him. I went to this man long ago, I'm telling you. And I told this man that I want to be rich. I want to be the big musician in Ghana. I said, my son, I am a malam. But you see, God has blessed you. What you're asking, I can't do it. Sammy, I said people should Google anybody that is listening to me right now. That is why I said, you see, me no malam. Go fit tell me anything.
So he did not do anything for you?
The malam, he said I should go. He made me even seem like any.
Okay, Medasi production. Why are you money now? Well, a few months after that, Asasi FM, na Asasi FM, a sound clash. Now, we a sound clash. Say a Stone Boy, any Shatta, any Shia. We drop on a hit, we drop on the bangers, we drop on the say. As I'm a free Shatta Wale, I no buy on that stage, is all no there. Also, no, or a Sakawani. Please do not take it from me. Ebi anameboa. Yenhwe video no. Production is a video na ready. Mr. Yenhwe video no.
City rich man. One city rich man. You the crazy. Play a song. You know what size. It is every day. Someone will sack our boy. Someone will sack our boy. One city. You're sack our boy. One city. Dollar give you. Dollar give you. I know. Oh. Take on. You got a dollar. You don't get so. One city. You don't get so. It's one.
Okay. So, I'm struggling to understand this. I will not lie. I am struggling to understand this. 1 minute, Malam na anya hwiamao. Next minute, we Sakawa boy. How? I don't know if I'm making sense. Charlie, let me know if I'm making sense. Because 1 minute, also Malam na anya hwiamao, Malam ne se ko. But the next minute, and also your Sakawa boy, of which you already know Sakawa ni mun sense. I'm not the one to tell you. Yeah, in baby free ba. Enti opamo na osako baby fufro anade is yo. Charlie. Life of Milfred, I am confused. I'm confused. So, my address issues of, because if I keep going on and on, a bit also, I may try some say inconsistent, a bit also, and that's not what I want to do. So, let's put that one aside. Now, let's look at the other elements of a Stone Boy interview, the issues of the APA. Like another issues that SM fans are talking about. Edward Owusu-Boach say this is not a strong point. Really? How is that so? How is that so? The guy is saying so. The next moment was also a Sakawa was say it's not strong. Well, anyway, Obiane ni GDA. The Ojidin Yaminsha Soma non to insurance Yungu Soma. Amen. Baby, I will be. Now let's move on. The other one would be SM fans say, Amon Tiasia say, Stoneboy according international platform so. Now for international platform no ho. And now kwa Shatta Wale who asem oko say no. Now we ni paponi is international platform so akwatena no. Oko say no ho. Okay. Any mami remuna fi me address here. Do we know the number of times Shatta Wale has gone on rants with respect to a Stone Boy? Eddie the attempt back to back. The number of times as Shatta at this Stone Boy. Can we count them? Well, don't worry. Don't worry, cry. My accounting namamo. Me investigation, producers why ready. The number of times a year Shatta Addison. Fashim Nafi.
Stonebwoy is just getting swollen headed with fame.
How?
Because I have a problem.
Hey, somewhere, wherever it is, your mother is fucker. What will they help you when they make you Stonebwoy? You said because Shatta Wale. Hey, somewhere, wherever it is, your mother is fucker.
Hey, Stonebwoy, you fool. You see what they call him? You be yawa boy, you be yawa, you be chin. You be chin. Trust me, you be chin.
So when I tell you, don't make me I see you eye to eye. Don't make we meet like that. I don't want that thing. In your life, if you pass. Funny. Or if you see me do like go smile, I go slap you, I go break.
First Stonebwoy saw you joke. Okay, why out there? Stonebwoy, why out there? Where's all good side of this?
David, I said something. Sometimes, what I said, the end of the more people say, we ain't but me, I say, most say, what I say. And on the level, I'm not sure. I want to win the Copa BT in the Wing. I mean, in the fact, when you say Shatta Wale, when I come in, and that's why sometimes I want to be the Kanye West in Ghana. Everybody, this is what you say. Like, God don't say, go. God don't say, you're being stupid. Everybody want banana. Oh, they say she collect a America. You are today. Oh, they say plumber America. You are today. Oh, they say wait, America. You are today. You know, say that, bro. That is better. Don't play with shit like this. This Ghana. So my brother, you will leave this leg home. You be me and make it. Now I appear bias for you. But say you get money to buy house. You will leave this leg home. I tell you. That's
These are many more. And a number of times Shatta move to Stonebwoy. Whether on TikTok, on Facebook. And that's, if you ask me, that is a far more serious platform because I know a cross platform. It's an international platform. Because I can't adhere to Facebook, so you can't adhere to TikTok. So, Obi o Japan kuro be hu. South Korea fo be hu. Unim kuro na e friend Belize. Omu be hu. So where do we draw the line when it comes to international platform? Where you draw a line over here? Where do we draw the line? Do we draw the line when it comes to say me call radio station, TV station, wa bontin, I know you international, but me TikTok the international. Where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? I'm asking. Where do you draw the line? Ye tremua. Say international. Also, I could say, also Stonebwoy or call one cancer and Pabia and Shatta Wale. No problem. I have nothing to say about that. Whether because I know Stonebwoy decision as to whatever he said, whether it's good or bad. I know and so more dear. But where do we draw the line when it comes to international platform? You can't international platform. Where do we draw the line? Because that's what they've been doing. Shatta has been doing that for God knows how long. Yeah, me boy in internet, so how would I get a copy? So if we want to be fair, because the two of them no into there's no way you should expect say I'm not going to even expect you have Shatta Stonebwoy that be that be because the last time, and I think that has always been the thing, Shatta ni abeku Santana to or say plaque in the BET award no krana Stonebwoy agent BET award na Stonebwoy agent na also original stage no kase sa award na enye ne dia na Shatta dia. Oh boss Ojini BET no na onka say enye ne dia na award no Shatta Wale dia. And I'm trying to find the reason for all this, and I think that would be, I think the hate or analysis I hit in now towards Stonebwoy would as a result of that. Because truth be told, there is a certain level where you get to musically in Ghana or in any terrain open. Now to break through into the next level, no, I'm not going to lie. You reach a place where growth will not be stagnant. You can't grow again. You've already saturated the market. You are big already. Why a big? There's nothing else that you can do. You reach udru. You get to that level. I can give you a list of artists who've reached saturation, point of saturation. I can tell you, Samini reached a point of saturation some time ago, long time ago, or hitting a point of saturation, because he had done everything musically right in the region, and he was so huge, so big. Was cementing in the area. He's done. Now, Ebasana, you become a big fish in a small pool. E was so timi huri koto kesiem. Na sa jump no, I am here to tell you it is not easy. That jump from being local to global, it is not easy. You can be local with a global appeal. Now, enumpo no mamintre omuye. Tienye, we are local talent. We are Ghanaian artist. But Ghana for wa brochire ne so. Abrochire for tia brochire so. There's a difference. There's a difference. Mpacho muntienye pa o. We are big. But Ghana for moment wa brochire e na upie se okoye show mo beba. Jamaica for ma. Eyi for ma. Abrofoma, other countries, other nationals, we are big, but you are big amongst your people, whether local or foreign. That's it. And that is where most of our artists find themselves. They are big amongst their group of people, whether local or abroad. And okay. Very few NITMI akate into other territories. And I must big up some of them. Big ups to man like Kim Promise. Kim Promise is doing very, very well. Trying his best to enter into certain territories. Ghanaian artist ain't Miura. Big ups to Molly. Her song Shake It to the Max. Bro, if I tell you the wonders that is doing, you will not even believe it. Ghana near wetimi ewura other nationals mu. Enye easy. Yeah, no. Yen kind of rough. Yeah, enye rough near the yes, I don't know. Enye did the attempt the sa level of achievement. Enye did the attempt near the a real work. Ye tisi from bring your moja need to play more koha. Because every part of the world needs to see and hear you. So, Amare, she's doing good. Ghana near where I being said, oh no, and for Amare, it's quite different because she built from her primary one market is actually the United States and UK for and build the free into Ghana crab the secondary market. Ghana mum abe secondary market, so she's not even popular in Ghana, but she's popular out there. So it is normal, and this process, as an American wants me, don't get it wrong. When we say you are a local champion, don't get it wrong. You are a champion regardless. When we say you are a local champion, you are a champion regardless, because locally in Wetimi, I reached that point of saturation in your market. Now to cross over and still be successful, and no near Jumano, and that is what I see. Works of Amare, when I see works of Kim Promise, when I see them moving on international media tours, when I see Stoneboy doing international media tours, when I see all these people doing international media tours, that is what I see. Because Stone in his territory has reached that point where he needs to expand because he has the sound, he has every element that he can product in a crown. Yeton ewo Jamaica ye sa product ni kura no ye ton ewo Asia ye ton any other party ye. So he needs to get the product to them, and that is what he's doing. But guess what? The reverse energy from some faction of people is a travel and tour artist, of which it does not even make any sense. Because suswampa faniseyo samimi ye kuyani na medua bayre ewo Ghana mafidi Ghana fo nyina obi ame still na bayre ni bi wo ho mefa bayre na me sebe mpredua samede ba America na asa mede ko UK se me kwa akoton a anya Ghana fo ewo ho na mpeso moto me pese other nationals enso ye den edibi no munya taste for bayre se de be ya me bayre no be soto. But I don't get there one day in a honor because omuni bayre da afi na me be tro mu bayre di. It's a gradual process. Have we seen it work for Stonebwoy? Remarkably, he has done a lot of international collaboration worth talking about. Statistically, he stands tall as the Ghanaian who has featured, I mean, using the right words, like prominent Jamaican artists, all in the quest for him to cement his stay out of a music genre. I wohono. Why na adwen say opese omote ase enti ho ombe go there and tell them koho na ko kire omo ade ani ni product ni ni fa koma omo e wo ho. And that is a work. And no ni adwuma no eni adwuma no nya den shed them on so Facebook live the diatemo. Sure. To become a global star, ask the people out there and they will tell you it is not easy. You have to be moving. You're not them. You're not them. Said man, you're not them on you. You're sorry. So if you have in your mind, if you are thinking that Drake became big because now in America, how many states are 50 something states, was a 51 was the same. Do you know how many states are in America? For him to be moved from Canada, so in America, it's like just moving in and out of African countries. Charlie, so it is not easy. And I want people to understand that the point of saturation, and most of our artists have it, Shatta has reached his point of saturation. Whether you like it or yes, he has maxed out people, the fan base that he has in Ghana. He has maxed out on it. One max it, I see. Bibi afufro biem ni ho Shatta Wale de be ba be ye. Be ye bibi wanwaso fufro bi wo Ghana ha. There be. What he now needs to do is seek outside market. How big is Shatta in Kenya? How big is Shatta in Nigeria? Even Togo. It's the same. Oko Cote d'Ivoire, it's the same. These are the things that if you have a proper management and a proper management structure, you should be able to get that. But most and this shouldn't even be a competition between the two. But if you want it to be a competition, fair enough, let it be. Because the same issue about now Stonebwoy only numbers. Really? So numbers near the BBR at placing value are number of people that drink water. Any amount for more gold. So anya pay. Real gold, anya pay. Gold na amount for ni bebre no. Ne boy de. Insuo no so no boafo. Anya the amount for di akire bia na ye papa. To bo ase. Without the numbers, he is able to secure a BET. Can we say the same? Can we say the same for the other? But that is not even the conversation. Me say, when you max out in your territory, it is only right that you go and seek for other markets. That is how even the friends say, Abrofo ebe pie Ghana, ebe mezi ombe pie Ghana, ombe pie Africa, because they were looking for a new market. You need to look for a new market. And that has always been the case. So when you talk about Stonebwoy and you are bringing these friends say, the case of numbers and all that, bro, we live in an era where all these things are manipulated. You want to tell me that somebody who could write a dollar check on a CD, a friend is saying, cannot manipulate streaming numbers, and you want me to believe that? Ah, boss. Now that Mr. Akurama, you want me to believe that? Will be able to throw $100,000. Ewo yiso. Will be able to make internet picture of ska. Ebega say onu ni sika. With me yes settings we nyina. You want me to believe say ade ye nyina abeye societal problems is here in the streaming age. Spotify air clamp down. iTunes air clamp down on it. Audio Mac air clamp down on streaming numbers from robot. You want me to believe that the numbers are legit? Oh, boss. What the infant tonchen? Young fair no crown tonchen, and no crown cancer. Near attacky issues. Because I know most of mobile, I mean, so may buy until young quaning. So now let's look at the real issue at stake. So the Stonebwoy snitch on Shatta Wale. I've already addressed it, but I'll make it clear one more time. Kopim say, Minu mi enubenya hardcore evidence from either Iyoko and answer Shatta Wale na beba beka kire say. Pacho mutien you. Iyoko beka say, we got the tip off from one Livingston Setekla. You can't tell me for me to believe that Stonebwoy and near brea or nama auton ninyum auton craft of free Ghana be 2 months. I think that Stonebwoy no mimi free Ghana. I think 2 days or so when Stonebwoy free Ghana. E ko be 2 months ni no. Osa what time osa call Iyoko ofo eko catch rom say because obo shows were bought to aswa from Jamaica or back to Europe say America or Germany. Osa nya time eko Iyoko for eko catch rom say Lamborghini bisiana. Boss. Yeah, mama mummy enyesa. Why? Mama mummy enyesa. Tore bia ye nyina ye ade se nyina ye nyini o. Nti no mama mummy enyesa me bi adwene num kakra. Why msrema? Okobo so na ebe maniska no. No agai. Na the asaba Stonebwoy asaba conversation num kese on a recross ekoshia o Miami. Na you know say from Jamaica or free Jamaica and ba Miami. That is Okoye Dream Weekend we in Oba Miami obey the video wedding. Now yeah the video wedding we in Miami. Also recorded. I know he's recording. I can also tell you that as it stands now, he's also shooting a couple of videos, music videos, and so Miami. I can tell you that because I'll use my hand to whack my chest. I've gotten into a conversation with Stonebwoy. As a matter of fact, I got an invite to be with him in Miami for the Davido wedding weekend. But Niama Bakumi bi chama nemu ewa hase intimate anko Miami. But we still communicate. Inti minim ejuma oye wo Miami sisi. We'll be free Miami, I think, in a couple of days. And we'll be heading to Germany. Germany no kobosho bi oho ansa no asaba Ghana asaba abebo shows. Ba enchichiri ni nyina ento nchen. Miami ho ne man share cross. No share Rosé no. Say it's one of the things I'm on for Eddie Albo a year. Omudia me efu konwache say if only recross a video be or say of a collaboration be with Rihanna. Now the very collaboration, but I'm for the Mianacon. Well, I'm saying the two of them met at a concert in Miami. And you know, Ross is from Miami, Dade County in Miami. And Omushia need the next or don't feeling no, and yes, it will be a winning. Now, the part that got me excited the most, you know, apart from all the brand placement, you know, the vibe I normal picking in, for Rick Ross to actually pick his phone up, shoot a video of you and post it, it's a different type of conversation. Why? Because there are people that matter into showbiz who might watch it on his snap or on his WhatsApp status, wherever he puts it, social media, any other place or the bed to be. You can't underestimate Rick Ross and the relevance in pop culture. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is nice. This is really, really nice. And I enjoyed every part of it. I posted it and definitely Ubenya. And it's like the new crop of what would I say? The new crop of Shatta fans, you know. I'm struggling to understand it. I'm really struggling to understand them. The new crop of Shatta fans. How is this a problem for you? Why are you worried that he has met Rick Ross and then they are having fun and they are taking pictures and shooting videos? What? I didn't know how. Why? No, I'm asking you guys. Charlie, comment section. SM4, because I see that you're in the comment section. I see you're in the comment section. I say don't force the move, brother. If you are big, you are big. You get recognized. Yes, that's why Rick Ross saw him and recognized him. He is. He's done it. There's no way. I mean, I value every award scheme from TGMA to whatever it is, but to win a BET, definitely you've entered into a different zone. You've entered into a different zone, into a different market. Now, maybe you don't value TGMA. This guy is moving. He's connecting with people that matter. He's building relationship and making sure these relationships work in his favor. He's making sure he cuts across into different territories one by one. Before Burna Boy became that Burna Boy that you knew, Obere na ma say di Shatta Wale echi. Na mubuno. Bama muno. Obeye show on crime nipa 11 ene koye. Sa show ne ho. Nipa 11. Now, can you say the same about Burna Boy? No, because it's called growth. And he was strategic. He moved country by country. Africa, Okoha, or back rows, no peba, no one in Huachuino, no Akoha, no peba, no one in Huachuino, building relationship and harnessing from that relationship. And that is what is called true artistry. And that is what happens when you have a management that is proper and they are coincide. Like management ni medjuma. I can't say the same for Shatta because the manager, the former managers is here better than PR. Yet two na free a year or better than PR. Oko interview Nancy some of kindness on the edumane brono so. Also Sameba. Oi. Some flex edumana afrono. Ovano, edumana ovano. Adwuma no over Sammy Flex Emma on one can and numasem. Producer me so with it and fa and me na me beka. Yen kind story. Let me read the story. Adwuma no over no. And one shocking thing that he said in the interview, and I was like, damn, Adewe is deeper than we know. He was asked by Feeling Daddy say, "Oh, believe you can he actually advise Shatta Wale? Or say, onim game ni mun change Shatta Wale, so he can't advise Shatta Wale. And I was like, then what the fuck are you even doing there as the general manager in the first place? Because if you can't advise, or say Shatta Wale ni medjuma ni nyina achen, that means that you as an errand boy. Because onu na ni medjuma na ye na o kire o say, koha na okọ faha no afa koda or artist no catch manager and say koda no. Oh man. Now you see the problem that we've been talking about in this industry. Our industry is being led by the artist and not the business executive. So decisions are being taken from an emotional stand, and it's not from a business point of view. Manager, I say, I don't know, also on T game, nothing in China, Shatta Wale, also on Tiasi in China. Into on to me advice. Sammy Barflex, Ebe Kachre, say, on to me, or can Star FM this Saturday. How? So I'm wondering how will he be able to rise up from the point of saturation? Because if he knows clearly, he has been around, Shatta has been around for about 20 years. Senkwobe to me expanded beyond the borders of Ghana. Senkwaye, only Shatta, only Beyonce feature, 2019 or so. 2019 or 2018, one of them, which is like 6 years ago. What has been the trajectory after Oni Beyonce feature? I'm asking. What has been the trajectory? Oni Beyonce you know, Drake. Oh, no, ne. Selka vibes kata abe. Na kone na yibi. Oh, trajectory. It should be moving. But you can't do a song with Beyonce and then your next song, you've gotten the attention of international media houses, everything. And then your next song is a song that is dissing Kojo Sheldon, a blogger. When you're international media, there's an artist in Ghana, West Africa. Yes, Shatta Wale, yeah. Good guy. He's a king of the dancehall, man. Let's go and check him out. You better be in the next song, it's a iTunes, you better be Landing Bridge at this song to Kojo Sheldon. He's a very, very foolish artist, man. Let's leave him. And now 6 years, and now 6 years, projection has been lost. Because you need to fly, it has to be up. He flew and came down. That's the truth. You can't say it. I will. Untiminka. Bameka. He flew. From boom. And it's because of the things that the manager, the former manager now, PR, and send your kind, I confirm what the I confirm Sir, manager, and say, I don't know the game more than Shatta Wale. Into me, then I make what advice and one. Or can't say, and I'm saying, Jesus. And one. I see, I see. And one. Sasso, 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 Sassa. Sasso, 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 Sassa, Sassa. Officially, me say one way or the other. Sammy Flex editorial, and they might. I think I have to do a different one for Sammy Flex because This is the article, and I'll read it. I'll say I'm happy about my new position in Shatta Movement. This is Sammy Flex. Sammy Flex says his new role in Shatta Movement allows him to delegate responsibilities and focus on his strength. Public relations professional and broadcaster Samuel Atuobiba, popularly known in showbiz as Sammy Flex, says he's happy with his reassigned role in Shatta Movement because it allows him to delegate responsibilities and avoid being overloaded. He made this revelation during an interview with Feeling Daddy on Star Showbiz on Star 103.5 FM on Saturday, August 6th, asking the host, "Do you know how happy I am about my new position?" When the host asked what makes him happy about his new role, Sammy Flex had this to say. Sammy said, "Now I can push some responsibility to someone easily and still function." He explained that previously he had to juggle multiple tasks alone, which made his work difficult. He said, "Of course, this is simple as such because imagine Sammy Flex that we know him to be more media PR now has to do this and do that. And now has to do this, he has to do that. We have all these big names around. Why don't you officially give them some responsibilities and role and make sure they do that?" Na adwuma somano. Na enya one so because say tell one in kese say we stage ya. Yet yeah. Yeah, tell one in kese say we stage ya. Better one can say before. I think Sammy Flex just want to find a sharp, cool way or so free more. Obeso free but obeso yen crack mo answer boom no afa chire fuma no ko ha we wo obese me this have picture way when I saw it, that was when I knew the Jack I didn't can see it. That day na mu say unu obeka say man bro no so ko esu say eboso pa artist eboso artist a general poso ten manager one in stage. Oh, but it's all good. It's all good. This confirms why point of saturation they say, I mean, for a brand like Shatta no say na mimi hu no say be, I mean, if you ask me, I foresee him doing all these little settings to remain relevant in conversation week in, week out. Yebenya bibi, obeye bibi amaya no project bi ate said you called there Raymond Achabra nsem nyina why ni low key oko there no because you needed hype for an album and a tefaso. You know, now all the secrets have been known. Yeah, 2 secrets in Aba Abontain. And in the comment section, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, "Oh, the Lambo is back." Okay. Which one are you talking about? Yellow Lambo na iyoku force or margino na wako Jeffrey omunsem. Wow. Okay, so if you do not understand the issue with the Lambo, I'll break it down again. Lamborghini na omuhu no Shatta Wale fie na Lamborghini a ompeso mu chire mi say it was bought with proceeds of a year crime. Inti FBI force you omu hia car no na omaton e de atua omo a ye bo omo krono no ye de atua omo ka. Say and then person unse na peace ni ntino and na de and I cry ever started live and crankofo be brave say e dey attempt dey say me use one word cry. But if you are here and you still have a belief somewhere, say sa yellow Lamborghini na iyoko for a tracy no omni FBI for tracy beto ebe hu se esifie ho no sa lambo na ese ebe fie ho a na what na woni nantwie ho na agimi woni nantwie pa ho na agimi like I want to understand it. Unless the car in question na si fi ho no na nya no na FBI for hwehwe bia na nya no but say ya no pa na vehicle identification number a friend vin no e correspond pepepe e na o ma be hu e wo Ghana ha say si wu dem na wo see wo de wo toye enti Atasa. Edin. Ejimi fo agro de yen nyina epe but obia ni ho peso wo jimi ni. Ejimi fo agudi ankasa no ede se obia wo ne o but se obewu bi pa de. Davi eya pa. Who GDA se FBI etimi tracy car abesi ufie story ne wa bontin we are just using plain logic where logic near use car na ye tracy abehu ze esi ufie from abrochi abehu ze esi ufie no usa wo gidie ewo wakomam se FBI for no wow Charlie mambo mi se my SM fan base no Jack we brutal adena mo ye no SM fan base adena mo ye no a big and mo ye muni ma me catch am a big like mo heavy mo heavy wow mo gidie wow
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.